Welcome everyone, it's time for us to play Sid Meier's SimGolf again. Yes, it is time for a new series of this lovely game. So, why am I playing this game right now? Well, okay, first of all, I said some time ago that I wouldn't be doing retro games for a while, and that is still true. However, I was actually going to start off a different playthrough today, but that game is a episodal game, and it's a fairly recently released game when I record this, so actually only the first episode has been released. The remaining episodes will be released fairly soon. But I feel that I need to possibly do something as a buffer series before I start that series, because the goal is for that series to sort of last until the next game after that. It's all, that's all my my planning, etc. So for the sake of filling out, I had to do something that isn't very long. And this series will not be very long. My goal is about 4 episodes. It might be 5, it might be 4. We'll see. But what am I doing? Well, I've decided to call this series Crazy 18. And I don't think it's necessarily that difficult to realize what I'm going to be doing. Basically, I will be creating a golf course, hopefully 18 holes. I'm not gonna call it a fail if I don't get 18 holes. Kind of depends on sort of what I do and what I don't do. But a golf course consisting of holes that you would probably not normally see when you play around a golf in the real world, basically. So maybe not necessarily so crazy, but at least a little bit odd and weird. So for that reason, I have decided to go for sandbox mode. I have never ever in my entire life playing this game played in sandbox mode. So there we go, something new for me too. But the basic thing here is that I don't really want to be bogged down with problems with money, not having stuff unlocked, etc. I just want to be able to do what it is that I want to do. So there you go. That is what we're doing, and most likely we're going to be sitting at either 3 or 4 episodes of building the course, and then most likely 1 episode of me actually playing the course. So yeah, I will most likely not be playing the course during construction, because again, sandbox mode, don't need money, stuff like that, don't need to unlock things, etc. So that's all fine. So I have also prepared my course because I wanted it to be in a specific way. So yeah, why don't we head into the game and start building some weird stuff. And here we are in lovely Hawaii. And everything might look a little bit weird to you, and the game thinks so too, because it can't really handle this sheer cliff here. Yeah, you see, it doesn't really handle this all that well, but we can't get rid of it. Somehow by placing a bit of rough. I don't know why that works, but it does. But it's just gonna come back, so it doesn't actually matter. So the thing that I've been doing, as you can see, I have been preparing. I have basically sort of half of the course be highest as possible. So we are on 10 in height here, and we are on 0 in height at the water. Now there might be like a 1 here or there. You don't see a 1 if it's just 1 point. Like if I do that, yeah, you can tell. Had it been an entire block, then you would have been able to tell. So I might have missed. Oh, I can actually probably do this to get an even bigger. No, I can't. Anyway, I think I've gotten all the ones. It doesn't matter. So the reason why I wanted to have it like this is because I have some ideas of 1 hole at least that gets me down here, but then I just want a bunch of water. I have also removed all water from here. The only thing I haven't really removed on the grassland, so to speak, is these free stuff. So that's lovely. And since we are in Florida, there's alligators and flamingos. That's kind of cool, as well as ducks, but they're boring. So yeah, bloody hell. This is gonna keep happening, I think, because of this. We'll see what I do about it. Will this help if I do this? I mean, it's kind of cool looking, but I don't necessarily want like multiple waterfalls. We'll see. I might do something other than that. We'll get to that. So yeah. Let's start going. What I said is still true. I'm gonna make some holes. Some holes are just going to be like visually cool. Some of them are going to be weird. I don't have 18 ideas. I just want to be very clear about that. I don't have 18 ideas, but I have some ideas. So the first idea that we're going to start with is that we are going to start with, well, actually, oh yeah. So one thing to keep in mind, and I haven't even really thought about this. Oh, I love this one. So fancy. Yeah, we have access to all the buildings, and we can work around some of the buildings, because the buildings that are interesting to put around here would be the putting green, no, it's over here, right? The pro shop, and then the driving range. We sort of want them around here, because even though this is going to be like a weird level, I don't want it to be that weird. I want it to have at least the regular amenities. I also had one of these masks, which I put on a pillar. We'll see what I do about that. So basically, why don't we do... I don't think were we able to... Wait. I've sort of forgotten about the... Ooh, how did we... Wait. No? Wait. Aren't I supposed to be... How was I supposed... There we go. Tab. That's how you do it. Yes, we are able to. But not the putting green. Okay, that is... I was sort of vaguely remembering that. So I think I kind of want the pro shop to be right next by to this. So if you go out from the... Oh, crap. That is not how you do this. I have to now start to try and remember how to work this game. So this one can then connect to the pro shop. I wouldn't mind a driving range around the back. It's a bit of a weird size, this one. So what I suspect I can do, if I put it here, I mean, space is not going to be a problem. We have the biggest the biggest thing. We don't need to worry about like buying tiles and whatnot. So if you go here, then you can go here. I think that that's basically how I would like that to be. But we're gonna remove that one because I did that wrong. We need to do again. You don't draw, and bloody hell, I've been playing some Anno 1800s and. Well, let me tell you, it doesn't play exactly the same. So, place you there. There you go. That's the basic setup. I wouldn't mind roads coming over here, but also when you do that, yeah, I don't like the look of that. We could do this though. Though I still don't really like that. And I don't think I can get away. I could just move it one step further, I suppose. No, you know what? Screw that. Let's get into the fun stuff. So the first hole that we're going to be doing is going to be fairly reminiscent to a putt-putt golf course first hole. Golf courses for bloody hell. I'm saying Sweden now, but this is actually true for several countries, and I'm not talking about like a. I'm not talking about a. Ooh, that is. Maybe I should do it at a par 3 instead. So hereabouts. I'm not talking about those like fun ones where there are loops and ramps and stuff like that. No, I'm talking about this stuff that you actually compete on. So you would have sort of like this, and we're gonna have a speedy fairway coming up to it, and that's basically it. Now, generally those golf courses has like a tunnel thing, so you have to sort of be very much in the center. I don't exactly know how to mimic that, but maybe like if I do that. I mean, yeah, sort of. What I am gonna do... Ooh, are you? Oh. Okay. Oh, no, I was about to say, oh, you don't like those. No, of course you don't. You hate being in that. So we're gonna do you around here. So like that. That's reasonable. Now what isn't reasonable is that I'm gonna remove that one, because we're gonna obviously have the path leading onwards. We'll sort out the variant of path later. I can see that we can just, no, we can't do it like that. Remove path like this. So there we go. We're gonna do some cool looking stuff here as well. Like for example, I think I do want the palm trees here, but we can also do same thing here. We have access to like everything, so we could do blue. Yeah, that's kind of lovely. And obviously, again, as money is not a problem, we can do ball washers on every hole. I do want that. So that's a pretty, you know, standard easy hole. Lovely. So the idea now is to sort of go around, loop around all of this, come back down here, where we will be descending down into the lower part. Now, hopefully the game is actually going to be nice to me to send out multitudes of people. That is what I'm basically banking on. We'll see about that. But let's get on to hole number 2. And for this one, should I do one that I was thinking about? Let's basically ramp up. No, actually, you know what? No. What we're going to do is we're going to do a maze. That is going to be fun. So we'll drag road over to here and then upwards. So basically, we're going to do a roundabout. I was about to say, no, we're not going to do a roundabout. We're going to do a maze. So let's think about the path that we will be taking to the goal. We're going to have to leave... So basically, that would be where you don't go. I'm thinking we can have you come down here. That's also not where you go. You go in here. This comes up like that. This comes out to here. I mean, it's not going to be the most fancy of mazes, obviously. But let's do... Yeah, we can do a little bit offset here, I suppose. That's fine. And then onwards to here, where we will be having the green. I just realized that I didn't actually set the start of it. So the start is going to be basically there, I think. We'll remove the path for now. So that's how that's going to be. We're going to, I think, draw the... do I do it that way? Yeah, I think I do it that way. Not water. So what do I want? I think I want trees to cover all of this. So let's do the... What is this? A tropical tree. So basically... Oh, hello. Yeah, so, okay, right. We are starting the game, so now people are going to start paying me money. Lovely, lovely money. So basically, they're not gonna like this course. I don't care so much about, like, how much people are going to enjoy the course now. That is not the main part. I'm gonna drag this out around here. And I will actually have some water. But that's going to be like that. We'll drag... Yeah, okay, so that actually became a bit weird now that I see it. Why did I do it like that? We'll have it like... Yeah, this instead. And then we can have... I mean, obviously no one's going to... Well, actually, someone might go there. Who knows? There we go. So you encompass everything. Which is fine, and then we'll have actually some water, because water is fine. There we go. Thank you. And actually, this is obviously on the same. I say save. It's not really on the same save, but sort of similar to the one that was not similar. It's like the one that I was playing on in my first series. Right. Let's also do a bit of lovely... No, actually, no. I was doing this. Palm trees. Let's do some lovely palm trees as you make your way to the next hole. Don't forget ball cleaner. Also seats. Which seats should we go for? I think that bench is fine. And I might actually do a bench here even. Yeah. So there we go. So that's the maze level, so to speak. I have no idea how people are going to be playing this one. But beware of the alligator. Alligator might be bad. We are going to remove that one, because this is where we are going to get to the next level. So there we go, we are already on the way. Now we have this one. Should I be doing something with this? Possibly. So what other ideas have I had? Well, I've had slightly similar to this, but more along the lines of kind of a weird level with terrain differences. That is a thing. Have I not? Oh, I haven't actually opened that. Sorry. That's all too. Let's actually do you there. That'll be fine. Drag you up here. I know. I've got this. I've got this game. It's fine. And let's do... Which one was it? This one, right? Yes. So let's do benches. And you know what? We have a lot of space here. So why don't we have our very first snack bar? Which I do... which I do am able... There we go. There's some English for you. Which I am able to do something with. So we'll do... pathway there, because I don't want two pathways. I don't like that it's not aligned, but what can I do? So there we go, there's some snack for you. We should, I just realized, I assume that this is still a thing, that we actually do need to get weed killers in. Right, but we can't do that. Okay, so some rules still apply even in sandbox mode. Gotcha. So we do need you to chill out here. We do need you to chill out in here. Oh, you're not gonna like taking care of this one. That's fine though. And we'll have a soda vendor. I'm also gonna assume that the limitations of people are gonna be intact. What I mean by that is that you can't actually have an unlimited amount of people. I am going to assume that that's the case here too. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start dragging things down. Increments of 2. Sure. Oops, that was... Damn it. Like that, yeah. Down to 2. So 10, 8, 6, 4, 2... I'm gonna get it. There we go. Lovely. And there we go. Down to the bottom. So that's I am gonna have to do this because no. Stop it. Stop it. Go down. So now we're lowering this one. Bring this one. And that one, and now, hey, there's the Firaxis blimp. So there we go, down into the chasm, so to speak. Now we need to turn it around again, that was the wrong way. So if I want that to be high, I need to go one more, I think. Wait, yes. Now, through here. That is on the same. Good. And now we go up again. So drag that down to 2. To 4, 6, 8. And then up to 10. Oh, that is not right. That's supposed to be... There we go. That's how it's supposed to be. What I did there. So there we go. So that's the next hole. The game doesn't really like really steep hills, so to speak. I know this. So we need to be on that... Oh, I have a challenge hole already. Lovely. So over there, I believe. Yes, indeed. So obviously you can't go around. That's not going to be allowed. So we need to make sure... Oh, can I... Yeah, I can't do it here. So we need to make sure that you are the biggest you can be. I get more crocodiles. Lovely. So there we go. And you are not going to be allowed to go around the other side either. But this is going to be a bit tricky, actually, I think. Well, actually, maybe not. There we go. I realized that I now built around this really weirdly. But that'll be fine. So there we go. That's the way around. That's fine. We're gonna do it like this. I kind of want to have something here, actually. You know what? That didn't look half bad. I just realized that did not look half bad. There we go. Now we do need to turn around this side. You can be there. Lovely little head. That's fine with me. So just do the sides, do the corners. I did do the corner there, yes. Turn around. Oh crap. Yep, that's fine. Go down, go down. I do, yeah. There we go. Well, now I kind of want to do it slightly differently. Possibly. This is a weird one. What I was thinking was maybe have these on the inner ones and then maybe, because there were different kinds. Yes, I've been using this one, but there's also that and that. Yeah, you know what? Actually, we don't need to do it like that. We can do it like there. Just replace all of these. Because it looked a little bit similar looking, if you know what I mean. Let's just drag these, I say drag, and place these around. So there we go, and we also have the central part here. I mean, that looks better, I think. We obviously need there to be a fairway. The fairway is gonna come down central bit. I hope I'm placing this correctly. I'm gonna have to scooch it around a bit just to make sure that I am. Creative holes. Lovely. There we go. Is that stunned? No, I have missed one. There we go. Or placed, yeah, I probably placed a fairway there, actually. Yeah, that's fine. So there we go. That's another hole. It's monstrously hideous. Dogleg left hole. Oh, do I get stuff? I don't think I am actually playing on like a difficulty, really. I don't think so. There we go. We're gonna do a big green on this one. Or do I? Do I want to do a big green? Sure. Sure, I'll do a big green. Can I get in here and do something? What build? I mean, some of the buildings, like a swim club. Oh, that's lovely. We have the cart garage. I mean, the cart garage can be a bit like anywhere. So you can, you know what? Yeah. Why don't we actually have the cart garage like here? I didn't even think about the cart garage, by the way. So there we go. Cart garage. Yeah, I said it correctly. We also have a lovely marina. So oh, wow, it's super tiny. It's the most tiny little thing. But yeah, that can obviously be down here. What can actually... You place it here, but not here. Well, that's interesting. So that does go... But like if I play it... No? Okay. That cannot be next to water. I realize that now, yes. Then we have the resort hotel. And of course the water park. And or theme park even. The theme park is obviously gonna go down here. But I'm actually thinking that around here we do the hotel. Or do we? Yeah, okay, you know what? You know what we'll do? We'll build a course around the hotel. So if the hotel sits at this here angle. So what if we... I mean, as I said, I have some ideas. I don't have a lot of ideas. Oh, bloody, we're gonna get these black... how are you playing this now, by the way? You are going down there. It's gonna be tricky. How are people dealing with a maze? Do they understand the maze? You're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place, man. Oh, why is there so many black things? Really? Is it just because of the height or something? I don't know. Let's place the hotel here. How would we go about dealing with you then? Let's flip around. I want to be here. If I have the next hole be... Okay, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a bit annoying. Well, if that's the case, let's do you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. If that's the case, I actually want it here. I'm gonna remove it. It's gonna come back. This is the beauty of having unlimited money. There we go. I think I did that correctly, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna be playing around the hotel. So obviously the hotel wants a road, by the way. Oh crap! I get it that this is a really tough hole. Yeah, basically one of the reasons why I'm not playing on regular mode, so to speak, is that people are not gonna like this course, right? They're gonna hate this course. So I'm gonna try and, as much as possible, rather, I'm just gonna sort of try to ignore that, so to speak. They can be angry, etc., etc. Oh, bloody hell! Sure. No crap! Stop it. So there we go. That's now all connected up. Prestige hole, lovely. And I can do. Actually, yeah, that I've set that up quite lovely. In fact, let's do that up there. Too easy. Well, you're gonna get to a more difficult hole, you bastard. So let's get back to here. So I was planning on going this away. Instead, I'm open to stuff over here. So maybe actually that wasn't the right way to do that. That wasn't the right way to do that. We'll have it go around instead. There we go. And actually don't have the path go like that. Move path all the way for now. Bring path down. So how... That's the key, isn't it? To have it go like that. We're gonna fool the game a bit. As you can. So place pathway, that is now connected, and now it didn't work. That usually works. I am flabbergasted. Also, by the way, more people needs to be here. Groundskeeper. Gonna need you to be in the bush. All of that is set up perfectly. We gotta remember about the ball washer here, as well as... Oh, well, actually, you know what? You are gonna come out of here. Yeah, they're gonna be complaining about the slopes and stuff like that. Yeah, that's gonna happen. There's gonna be a bunch of slopes, basically. So what could we do here? What I might be thinking is, what if we go strategic? I would like for people to be sort of vaguely forced to go here. So I'm thinking just a row of stuff like that. Now what I'm thinking here could be interesting. What if we do like a few islands? So what if we do a few islands? Because again, it seems like I've been almost planning this, doesn't it? Well, not really. Well, you know what? Yes. Screw it, I have. Oh, crap. You there. There we go. Now that will be the center. Oops, oops. There we go. So there we go. Basically a few islands to get to this. We'll drag the road from here. So pathways, bridges. So you're gonna have to, well, actually, yeah, remove the paths on the islands. There we go. Of course, that looks better. Which bridge should we use? I've always enjoyed this bridge. So we're doing the thingamajig bridge. It also sort of fits the theme, I think, best. Let's do a bunch of scenic bridges. The people love it. So obviously these are not going to be connected to the main thingamajig, but that's fine. Good job, Sid. Was it Sid or was it someone else? I don't know. Goldfish story. Lovely. So there we go. So we're going to set up fairways here. Or do I do... Actually, do I do a fair... But now I'm sort of vaguely thinking I should do fairways here. Or do I just do deep rough here? I think I do deep rough here, right? So they're not gonna shuck it through the hotel, I know that. But I will still do this to sort of vaguely make them go this way. I don't know if they will, but this is kind of a fun one. Yep, there we go. So we're up to 4 holes. Doing well, gotta say. You can be stood right on here. Don't get hit by balls. Alright then, so that means that we now have access to coming around here. Should I do anything with this thing? Ooh, this sign, this bloody... Yeah, I mean, you have a shot. Oh, you are driving it right. Bloody hell. You absolute bastard. That is not what you were supposed to do. That is not what you were supposed to do. Okay, let's get rid of these. And make sure that they... Okay. I know I'm placing a bit of a... Okay, you don't have to have that, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. I know it's a bit of a wood around the old hotel here. And we should probably also do just fill this all out. As for the green, let's make it a green like this, and let's do our first set of bunkers. We'll do a really freaking big bunker like that. Now, I know that you are in the very easy rough, but now you're in the deep rough, my sir. That is gonna go in the water. No, we got it. Good job, sir. So how are you? Does anyone actually acknowledge this as a valid thing? I do wonder. I don't think they understand exactly how this particular one works. Alright, well, what if I do this then? Because I do want it to be using the course as intended, if you know what I mean. And let's actually make these into that instead. But if I do that... If I do that... It's gonna be more water. If I do that, more water. And more water. And more water. So if that's the case, you bastards, you get that instead. You get that instead. Now, sadly, because that's 2, I can't actually... I mean, I can, but nothing happens. I don't know if they... Are they there? I don't even know. I'll do it, because if they go over them, they will be happy after all. Okay, so not exactly how I wanted it from the beginning. What are you doing? You're trying to get onto that island, huh? And you did it, by Jove! Good job. So, alright, the people who can do slightly longer shots, they can get over here. The people who can't, they should be now able to go here then. I'm at least getting some members. Well, that's lovely. I'm a bit amazed at that. Well, alright then. So this is already starting to look kind of cool in my book, but I'm only 4 holes in, and I'm not close to my idea over here. So let's keep going. What should we do now then? What idea do I have? How about like a half moon thing? Or wait, okay, you know what, never mind. Let's do, I had one more idea at least, which is a chessboard. So let's do a chessboard, shall we? So for that, we need the, so basically we're gonna need, I'll say that we want a road here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine. So basically we're gonna do a green here. And a green here. It's gonna be a weird green. After that, we're gonna do that and that. Wait, so that was 4. So there. Good job, Jacqueline. So basically, that's the setup. So that's the corner. 2, 4, 6. So it has to be like that, I think. Well, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you need to extend it like that. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's too long. Go. That's a checkerboard. And of course, the dark tiles become deep rough. But we're not done here. So this was actually just for making it look nice. So you understand sort of what I'm going for. So that's correct. No, that is still not correct. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is one more. Thought it looked a bit weird. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's correct. But that's not a proper chessboard. What we need are buildings. So that's not where buildings are. Buildings are in here. So what kind of buildings should we go for? Well, we have a lighthouse. Lighthouses are kind of like towers or rooks, right? Let's just whack 4 of those down in the corners. Those will be those. We have Easter Island has. What would be a good... So basically, yeah, the historic statue, obviously. Those are the knights. So that's a knight. No, not a windmill. That's a knight. Obviously, I can't make these in different colors, but, you know. So there we go. I kind of feel like the Easter Island head could be... Well, actually, you know what? Civil War statue, you could probably work out well as a... Why am I blanking on the name? Bishop. There we go. I got there. Yeah, you could be a good bishop. So there we go. Now, as for the... I mean, I kind of want it to be fairly straightforward. This is also not going to be a difficult hole. You can actually just open. That's fine. I'm okay with that. So that's going to be like so. Let's not forget ball washer. Let's not forget benches. There we go. Did I do benches here? I don't think I did. No, I did not do benches. There we go. Back to the structures. So I think that possibly... Oh, I'm going to get this wrong and people are going to freak out. The Easter Island head could be the king. Now, is this the right placing for the king? Or is that the right placing for the king? You know what? Screw it. It doesn't matter. What does matter is that they go on the same place. And I suppose for the queen... I'll go the Buddha. Kind of has potentially a... I mean, I know that Buddha isn't a woman, but you know what I mean. It's still fine. So there we go. That's the basic setup. Now we need the pawns, and I assume that, you know, the Civil War cannons. I mean, that's a decent metaphor for war, I think. So basically just a giant number of Civil War cannons go in. You can also probably tell that this would be kind of weird if you weren't playing on... if you weren't... Oh, yes, you got the right way. Damn it. If you would play on the sort of regular variant. Oh, I have... Oh, no, that's fine. Thought I accidentally placed one. So there we go. Just do all these. And then we have ourselves... I was actually, when I was sort of thinking about this, I was also thinking that maybe the game would already be playing, so to speak, so I would sort of place them in different positions. But no, this is fine. Why? Right, I was about to say, why is it not proper? But I know why it's not proper. It's because this one is obviously not dead center, because it can't be dead center. It's still fine. So this will definitely be an easy hole, but it is indeed a rather fun hole. So there we go. Actually, you seem to not necessarily dislike it. What are you complaining about? Double bogey. Well, just hit it over. Can't be that hard. So there we go. That's hole number 5, is it? That is hole number 5. Bloody hell, I'm gonna have to be very creative here. Now, well, we have a double one of these guys that we can probably do something with. What about a figure 8 sort of a thing here? What if we just did water around this? Would that be a thing? Well, actually, we could do... What if we do like a fairway in between and you sort of have to go to that one? Yeah, see, this is where my ideas are gonna start lacking a little bit, if you know what I mean. Because that is a bit far away. You know, I'll retract that for now. So what I suppose I could do, we haven't worked a lot with different heights and stuff like that, so I could do something else with that. When I was first picturing this one, I actually thought about something even worse, which is to not even have a level at the bottom, but instead just have one. If we go to here, just have the one. I think that this is better, and also actually does look a little bit better, so I'm a bit more okay with this. But we've done a maze, we've done a weird thing, we've done a bit of an island sort of a thing, we've done the triple bogey, you say. We've done a chessboard. What other fun things could you do with this? I'm gonna have to sort of almost do a bit of research before the next episode, so I can just sort of get a few ideas of what you could do. Could I incorporate a building? Like, what if you have a snack bar? I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have a snack bar. Could I do something with a snack bar? I'm not entirely sure. We can have the snack bar between the statues. That's a pretty nifty idea. But it doesn't do much for a hole. So, again, ideas. We could do something. I mean, it's going to be a bit reminiscent of this. We do like... I'm still very psyched on the island thing. Okay, you know what? I'm psyched on the island thing. We're going to do an island thing, but I don't want to do it again. So I was basically thinking exactly the same thing. But right then, no, we are going to do vaguely the same thing. We're going to do a combination. We're going to do a combination of these two, which is not necessarily a maze as such. But basically, if I take these, you come out of here. So we'll drag the road coming out here. Bam. You come out of here, so we can have the T here. What we'll do, sort of starting here, I think, fairway. Yeah, see, this kind of works with this one. And fairway and green. There we go. So, yeah. I think you can see what I'm trying to do. Well, actually, yeah, let's do this. Absolutely does not make sense, but, you know, actually, it kind of does. Because some people might actually be able to get on here. Well, might be. They will be able to get on here. So, you know what? That's kind of a cool thing. But what we'll do now, obviously, is just a bunch of water. So we're going to do water. And in order for it to look a bit cool, maybe I will was I thinking? I was thinking something. Yeah, height difference. So I was talking about height difference. So maybe I'll do a height difference. Maybe I'll do a... Ah, right. So for those who are a little bit on the gutsy side, you can go over here. There we go. So that's sort of the idea. Over here, though, just a bunch of water. So what we could do, and this could be the fun thing, is to actually lower the water tiles. But that, see, that doesn't work as well as I thought it might. Well, we can actually do it like this to begin with, which is to lower everything inside, so we get this little water. Oh crap, too much. So we get this little waterfall appearance here, which could be fun. So can we? No, because I can. I suppose I can. So what I was thinking was, that looked kind of cool, is what I was thinking. But no, actually, it's going to be kind of weird if I'm going to put bridges around the place, which I... Oh, crap. So 9 here. Drag these down to 10 as well. There we go. So what we've got now is this nice little edge, which is lovely. Can I get something in here? I mean, I suppose I can have like a lighthouse here. Like a scenic lighthouse. Sort of like that, and we can encompass that with a bunch of flowers. If anyone want to go through here, I mean, they can. Now you seem to be hell-bent on trying to get over here. There we go. So now that doesn't look like such a good option anymore. And you know what I'll do? I'll actually... I realized that I should have done this. I'll do that. I'll keep one tile, and I think you understand why that is. Crap. There we go. Get rid of all of that. Rid of all that. Did I honestly get a bloody hell, a top 800 hole? Jesus. Well, that's nifty. Did not think that that would happen actually in this playthrough, but there you go, apparently. So there we go. That's a new hole. Let's open it up so that people can play it. But let's also place that. And now we're just going to do a whole bunch of... Damn it. Whole bunch of pathways. So this is how you make your way. Why are you not doing it the right way? Do I have to... What if I do that? Ah, right. Never mind. I just realized that, yes, on the fairway, there's actually not going to be a path. It's just in the rough that you get the path. That's true. So there we go. Now we get to do a bunch of work, because we obviously want the fancy bridges. Go place bridges. So there. I have no idea how the hell people are gonna play this. No idea. I don't know if the game is also friendly to me because no one has been leaving my course. It could also be that I am playing on basically easy mode. I don't know. We didn't select the difficulty when starting this, so I don't know. But there you go. So if you want to, you can go over here. But I might actually... Right, I forgot about the scenic trees. That's true. But now that I'm here, I kind of want these trees. Well, actually, you know what? Do you come with... Well, you come with green underneath, so that's actually kind of nice. Are you getting thirsty, my man? You apparently are. Well, you have been out and about, I suppose, in a very difficult place. So yes, that's probably true. So okay, I kind of like this one. What I would like to do, in order to not make it look exactly so incredibly square is I'll do that. Tiny little thing. But it'll make it look a little bit better, I think. Now what I could see myself doing... It's actually lower... Yeah, you actually, both of you went for this. You have fairway here. Where are you trying to... Are you gonna try... I'm regretting placing this here, because... Bloody hell, idiot. There are multiple fairways here. Okay, you know what? No, Scooby, you don't get this. You don't get this landmark anymore. You don't get this landmark anymore. Well, I'm sorry, but now that... I thought I did it in time. I didn't do it in time. So how are you gonna do it now, then? Are you gonna play by my rules, by any chance? How are you gonna... How are people... If they start going over here... There's literally... You are! You are as well. Yeah, that's never gonna work, mate. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this even further back, then. Bloody hell. Stop it. There are fairways for you. I realize that it is the computer. They're not gonna be particularly clever when it comes to this. I get that. But there you go. You did it. For some reason he went here. Oh, actually you went here first because you failed to... You put it in the water. So there you go. So how do you do this now then? I just want to see what you are doing. If you're gonna go... Yeah, there we go. High backspin shot. Well, that's... Very, very interesting choice there. Are they not gonna be able to even do this? Because if they... Yeah, that's not gonna work, man. Okay, it actually did work. Well, I am... Color me impressed then. That's not gonna be... Okay, this might actually be too difficult for the computer. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. I'll do this then. You know what? I'll do that. If not for the computer, or rather, if not for the computer... Sorry, if not for me, then for the computer, I suppose. And there we see that I missed a few of the 10s. We were fine over here, though. So, fine. Fine. You get some larger islands, you bad golfers. So there we go. And you know what? Isn't this a good place to do our first cut? We have... Was that hole number 6? Yes. So 6 holes. I am on par, if you know what I mean, to get 3 episodes for the entire course. If I do get that, we'll see. We're going to get to some slightly trickier holes a little bit further down the line here. But for now, I don't think this is too half bad. But as I said, I will actually do a little bit of research into quirky holes in wherever, really. And also try to sort of think about what could I possibly mimic for a golf course. Actually, kind of good that we have all of these landmarks here, because some people are a little bit annoyed at this, and I don't rather, I don't disagree with them. It's a bit of a ridiculous thing, this, but it's lovely anyway. So yeah, more of this is going to come in the next episode as we move towards possibly then 12 holes. We are getting down to water level. I'm now not 100% sure that I will be able to get 18 holes off of this thing, because if we look at the routing map, this is 6 holes. I am covering well over half of the map here. And it's true, because this is one bloody big hole, this. So the crazy 18 might not necessarily be an 18-hole golf course. It might actually be slightly lower. Slightly lower indeed. Bloody hell, all these black triangles everywhere. So we'll see exactly how many holes. I'm gonna aim for 18, but I'm not gonna do like a bunch of super tiny holes. But I can start thinking about basically a little bit more like holes like this, where I do something quirky in a small area. I mean, I have this hole and I have this hole. Well, these two are fairly regular size in some ways. I mean, this is also gigantic. This is gigantic. So I've done... This is pretty... Well, actually, this doesn't take up that much space as such, but as it is square... I mean, a regular hole will just take up some space here, and then you can go down here, but yeah. So we'll see how I handle that. I mean, when we come down here, I could probably do something slightly shorter down here, then over to sort of like a loop around the thing here is what I'm vaguely thinking. Yeah, I have one more idea. But that's also something that's going to be a bit bigger. And I suppose that that's something that we could have here, possibly. And I have an idea for how to get down here using a hole. But that is something we're going to be getting to in the next episode. So for now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.